Ever wonder why flawless makeup looks so effortless on others but feels like a challenge for you? The truth is, achieving that perfect look doesn't have to be complicated. In this video, I'm gonna show you step-by-step tutorial. I will break down the entire process, make it easy for anyone to master it. Hey, my name is Maitri and I create videos about makeup, beauty and skincare related. So if you love this kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and let's just get started with the video. First thing, you want to make sure that you have applied moisturizer and also applied sunscreen on your face before you do anything else. So first thing of the makeup is to use primer. It basically is a base on your face that's gonna help you to make the makeup last longer. The type of primer that you want to use depends on your skin needs because there are so many different kinds of primer. The one I'm using right now is a pore minimizing primer. This helps in minimizing my pores. If you have a dry skin type, you can use something which is more hydrating, so you want to use something that is hydrating primer. If you have oily skin type, you can use a primer which controls oil. So the point is that there are lots of different kinds of primers, so you want to pick that suits whatever your skin needs. Let's talk about what happens when you don't wear primer and put the makeup directly on your face. Then within a few couple of hours, it just gonna sinks into your pores and the makeup is all gone. So the primer is here to prevent from that happening. Next step, foundation. Now I know that not everyone likes to wear foundation, so this is a kind of a personal preference and you pick and choose what works for you. So foundation also depends on your skin type. If you have oily skin, you would really like to have matte foundation, or you prefer to look like a little bit of dewy skin, so you can use a hydrating foundation. Some of these things are like maybe you need to like play around and figure it out. The first thing you really want to do is color match. You either going to be a little bit on the yellow undertone or a pink undertone or neutral. If you're more fairer skin tone, you probably be on the pink or the cool undertone, or if you're like me, you're gonna be like neutral with a more warmer shade, warmer undertone to be specific. Make sure that you get the right shade, and a lot of times you should have to try different kind of foundation to see which one on you like suits you better. And you can also get foundation that are more full coverage, which gonna cover everything on your skin. They're gonna be more thicker in texture, really gonna cover all the imperfections, your beauty marks and your acne scars, anything like that. But the sheer coverage are, you're not gonna get much kind of a coverage from that. It is just going to even out your skin tone. I recommend applying foundation with a beauty blender or a buffing brush, something like this. I prefer to use fingers. Also, as I have mentioned before, that not everyone likes to wear foundation every day, so there's another option. It's like tints. Gives the very lightest coverage ever, but still just gives you a little something, right? And the third option is powder, and you might like the idea of using a foundation which is in the powder format. Next step, concealer. Pick the correct shade that's about 2 shades lighter than your foundation or your natural skin tone, and apply it mainly under your eye area. And the purpose of the concealer is that we want to brighten up the under eye area. You can use your finger or your beauty blender, whatever works for you. You guys can immediately see that there's so much of difference. It just makes much brighter. And it doesn't matter you use a tint or a foundation, you definitely want to use a concealer because we have like shadows under our eyes. So get rid of that by using the concealer and it looks more fresh and more awake. Next step is to set, because we want to make sure that this makeup stays all throughout the day and doesn't budge, doesn't move. So you can use a loose powder, banana powder, compact powder, this different kinds. So it's one of those things where you really have to play and see which one you prefer. We have like so many options nowadays when it comes to beauty and makeup. You just need to find what your preference is and what you prefer. I personally prefer just using like the right amount of loose powder and set it under my eyes, like baking it. Personally, I prefer it because like I tend to like crease a lot under my eyes, and you're going to apply it where there's a lot of shine, where the makeup is like gonna tend to break down because of the oils from your skin, and the powder is gonna prevent that. So you're gonna apply all the areas where you usually get a lot of oil. And if you have oily skin, combinational skin, you definitely need to use the powder. If you have a dry skin, you don't need to use powder at all, you can just skip. Next step is a blush. So we have created this flawless canvas and we want to start adding color back into the face. I personally prefer cream blushes. It just gives so much of a beautiful glow. Blush just wakes me up, wakes up my face, and it just brightens immediately and just makes you look alive. And you just want to concentrate it on the the apples of your cheeks and then blend back towards the top of your ears. When you just smile, you get the right place where you exactly need to put. Next step is eyebrows. Eyebrows are very tricky, everyone. Eyebrows are very different, and some people have fuller brows, some people doesn't have brows at all. So it's one of the things that really depends on you, what is what is going on with your brows, and you need to make them look as complete as possible. I'm not a very brow person. I just like to just fill them and brush it out. That's it. You just need to make them look complete, that both of the eyebrows look same after filling it. Next step is mascara, and it opens up your eyes, and it comes in different forms like volumizing or lengthening, or if you want waterproof, or if you don't want waterproof. I personally use non-waterproof. For next step is highlighter. It is like the final touch to your skin. You don't have to do this every single day, but I really love it. I think it just looks so pretty, and I personally love using a powder highlighter. I find it so much easier for every day. I like using something that matches my skin tone. So this is really beautiful golden shade, and I'm using this Jaclyn Hill palette, but you can use any kind of a highlighter you want. There are different kinds of highlighter, and this is go really well with my skin tone. And if you're more fairer, you can use a lighter highlighter, and I like doing it on the bridge of my nose, the top of my cheeks. You don't have to do this every single day, but if you have the time to pop a little bit of highlighter, I promise you that it's just gonna make so much, it just pops up your look. Okay? Next step is lip liner. I personally love to use lip liner because it just gives a fuller looks to my lips, but it's just very optional. I use this from the brand Wet n Wild. This is a very nude shade. It is very easy to use. It's like giving border to your lips. Also, if you want to overline your lips to give a very more full look, then you can use this lip liner to give that look to your lips. Next step is lipstick. Again, this is a very personal preference. If you want to use a lipstick or a lip tint or a gloss or a lip balm, it is all up to you. I'm using this from Inside Cosmetics. It's a very nude shade, and this is one of very favorite lipstick of mine. I'm gonna apply this on my lips, and it has a very matte finish to it. And sorry, because of the lighting, the lipstick is not complementing my look, but in real life it do look really good. And the next step is setting spray or makeup fixer. It just fix your makeup so that it lasts longer. I'm gonna use this Seal the Deal by Mars. I'm gonna spray it on my face. Also, setting sprays are different kinds. They're dewy, matte finish. Choose whatever you feel like, whatever your preference is. And that's it, guys. This is my step-by-step guide how to create a makeup look from the beginning to the end, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and learned something from this video. And leave me your question in the comment section, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more such videos. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Maitri, and I post videos every single day. And let me know what other videos you guys want to see in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next day with a brand new video.